Okay, monitor and chassis is hooked back up, and man, this monitor looks like literally brand new. Welcome to Motos, Cades, and Coffee. Afternoon, guys. It's Andy from Motos, Cades, and Coffee. I'm on my kitchen workshop right here because I am going to be working on the last part, I hope, to my Commotion Sega Gremlin arcade game. The game works, everything seems to work, and it seems to be playing blind. I got horizontal collapse on my monitor, and I just bought a cap kit from the arcade shop. And I'm going to turn it around here, and you'll see that I'm going to put a new cap kit and kind of reseat everything in the monitor and hopefully get it working. So let's go check it out. All right, so there's the Motorola. It's a Motorola XM501. This is my cap kit from the arcade shop. Is $9.95, $3 shipping. There's the caps, and we'll get to it. All right, so the first thing we'll do is actually just clean up a little. I like to use a little isopropyl. I'm not really gonna completely restore this game. I'm just going to refresh it. So that's gonna be cleaning off the dirt and grime, making it look a little better, but it doesn't need to be 100% brand new to me, just really cleaner. That's my goal in this game. A lot of people like to go completely brand new. I'm gonna get it working and looking nice, and that's how I like my games to be. All right, I also have Q-tips that I like to use for the harder to reach places. Put a little isopropyl in the tip there. Oops. And just dip the Q-tip in and clean out some of the spots. The reason I like to use alcohol for the pH balance, I find it cleans pretty good and it dries very, very fast. So I don't have to worry about drying. And I can cut some of the grease and grime better than like soap, soapy water sometimes. A lot of people put these in dishwashers and clean it that way. Nothing wrong with that. All right. Already looking better. I find one of the best reasons to clean is actually so you can read things easier. Find out where things go a little nicer. Okay, I'm just gonna show you how I do cap kits. A lot of board work, a lot of people do differently. I don't do it enough where people like an air gun desolder. I actually like the bulbs, it gives me more control. I'm just used to it, and maybe I don't do it enough. So I plug them in, and I just have them on a granite surface, so the way they sit, they don't touch anything. Now my caps, really important for me. Get the alcohol away from it. What I do is I lay them out from smallest UF volts to highest UF volts. And I like to put them on a piece of cardboard or stick them in a piece of cardboard in order. And what happens is that way I know they won't roll around. And as soon as I am done, I go cap by cap. So the first one is at location C16. When I get to C16, I'll take it out and put the new one in, and then I scratch it off. I don't take them all out and then put them all in. I just go one at a time. So that way I don't make any mistakes. And just because I have a capacitor in the cardboard, I will always double check it after I take it out and look at it. Make sure I got the right positive side, thank you dog, and also make sure it's the right number on there. So here we go. Cheers, we're starting. A lot of times I like to have a map. I'll look at my phone and have a map of the board. especially if I'm not familiar with it. This one's pretty awesome because it has numbers on the top and the bottom. So it's gonna help me find out. So I gotta go C16. So I'm looking for C16. And if I have problems, what I'll do is, again, I'll take Q-tips with a little alcohol on the tip. Keep it away from the hot irons. Not that it's gonna catch fires, but I'll just dip the Q-tip in there. Then I can, let's just say if it's there, then you can see the numbers a little smoother. This one looks fine, but I'm just showing you. Might as well clean up some stuff. All right. C16 is down here. I think it's this one right here. Super weird. Doesn't seem to line up really good. This one right here. Gonna go. And it fell out. Okay. All right, the good news is I was able to video review and I saw that the line was going towards this right here. So I was able to put the negative towards the top. I'm gonna flip it around and solder it now. So now I'm gonna switch to my solder. Oh, I'm gonna get my solder. One, two. I always use a sponge. All right, that one's done. I don't cut off any of the thing, but I will inspect it right now. I cut them all off at the end. All right, we're cruising right along. Again, I'm crossing off as I go. I got down to C51, which is actually on the underside. It was this one right here. I had to make a little connector wire. It was this one right here. And the way it's set, the plus is right there. So I think this is the plus. I'm gonna hope so. I looked at the capacitor map and it didn't say. So I hope this is the plus. And that's the plus there. And the minus there. And we're rolling. And there's C24 right there. That's the next one. It's an axial one. Negative there, positive there. So there is some positive negatives on the boards. Also, if you can look to something really cool, is that, so I'm looking for C24, which is right here. And there's a line that tells you where they are. So I figured that one out. So that is good. So it tells you where to go for C24. Okay, so I'm gonna snip wherever I got, but at the same time I also look at all the different soldering jobs to make sure there's no big holes there. And if there are, I resolder it. Some of these are really hard to get to. Not the hardest board I've done, but not the simplest board either. Okay, monitor and chassis is hooked back up, and man, this monitor looks like literally brand new. The chassis, we'll see. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to replace some like transistors, but we will see. Cool. Back together. Speaking a little bit better, what do you guys think so far? I should definitely show you the before and after. Monitors installed. The glass is cleaned up. 2 panes of glass. It's not perfect. Not quite done yet, but man, I think it's a lot better looking than what I had, so we'll keep going. Definitely getting better. You can see stuff traversing across the screen. So I might have fixed something with it, but it still has vertical collapse. Fans going, looking nice.